Hi everyone, welcome to my channel How to Say It Right, where I share some tips and messages on how you can deliver your information or your messages in a very positive way. So sometimes I talk about stories, my experience, or simply things that I've learned through the years, hoping that they may inspire you. So stay with me. During my time, when I was growing up, and even when I was a little bit older, we knew our friends. We knew those who didn't like us. There was a face to every name. We didn't know about the stories of strangers. We didn't know what was going on in different countries, like their lifestyle, their relationships. But now, with the presence of the internet, social media, Instagram, we see what's happening to strangers. We see photos of people on Instagram and we don't know them. We don't know their stories, but their photos affect us. So, right now, I was thinking I'd like to talk about self esteem. What was our self esteem like then and now? How far has social media affected us and how we look at ourselves? I hope that you like what you're learning from my video, and if you do, don't forget to comment, hit subscribe, and click the notification button. It's very important to stay updated with the times, and it's really important that we know what's going on around us, especially now because there are just so many things that's happening and we can't even keep up. Social media helps us to keep up. Social media provides us with updates like never before. I love these platforms because they keep us connected. Like we don't know each other, or we may know each other, but then there's no hindrance between two strangers as far as knowing about each other's stories is concerned. Anybody can post a photo on Instagram. The question is, what does that photo do to us? How does that photo affect our self-esteem? I've always wanted to touch on that because there are so many kids that have such low self-esteem. So many young people who go into eating disorders. So many people who feel bullied, who feel demotivated because they are just seeing things on Instagram or social media. And sometimes words are not even said. The photo that we see on Instagram speaks to us. Whether it speaks to us positively or negatively, that's the question. So, when someone comes to me and says, I don't think I'm pretty enough, I don't think I'm beautiful enough, that worries me. Because when someone says, I don't think I'm beautiful, period, well, they're making a judgment of themselves, right? But if they say, I don't think I'm beautiful enough, that word enough concerns me. Because by saying enough, you're sort of comparing yourself with someone. And that is a problem that I see with social media. Because now we're seeing all these photos, we're seeing all these posts, and they're liked by thousands, by millions. And then now we think, oh, maybe that is the standard of beauty. Maybe that's the standard of acceptance because so many people like it. I always tell my girls or people who talk to me about that, I say, when you're looking at a photo on Facebook or Instagram, find the story. What is the story behind? What's the message? What are they trying to say? If you see a photo, find the value. Is there a story behind it? And if there's a story, and if there's value to that story, find how it's relatable to you. And if it inspires you, wonderful. Follow. And definitely get some strength from that post. Now, if it demotivates you, if it's telling you you're not good enough, if it's telling you you're inferior, then that's not a photo that you should be looking at. That's not for you. The reason we go on Instagram, the reason we go on Facebook or social media is because we want to see what's going on out there. We want to stay abreast with the times. We want to keep up. We want to be just as motivated as anybody, right? But if someone is now demotivating you and they're not even saying anything, they just posted a photo that suddenly hit your self-esteem and suddenly caused you to spiral, that photo was probably not even meant for you. If you think you're getting good information from my channel, please let me know. Maybe you can comment, or best, please subscribe and click your notification button so that when I have a new video coming up, you get notified. Every post online has a purpose. So what's going to happen now if we see a photo and there's no caption, there's no message? What's going to happen is we will create our own impression. If you think positively, then you'll probably find something good about the photo, which is what I encourage. Find something good about the photo. But if there's no message, no positive message whatsoever in the photo, sometimes that is what causes us to think otherwise. So when we look at just the face, that's when we try to think, okay, that face has gotten a lot of likes. My face is probably not good enough. I'm inferior. I don't have any likes. Nobody likes me. And now we start to think we are not beautiful enough. No. Remember, no one of us is capable, is qualified of judging. I can't judge you. You can't judge someone else. Each one of us has our own strengths. We have our own weaknesses that we're trying to work on. We have our assets, our capabilities, our pride and sources of joy. These are the things that make us happy. These are the things that make us fulfilled. And this is what we want to focus on. Share something that can inspire others. But then again, we can't stop people from ranting, from complaining, because that is possible. We are humans. We can complain. We can talk about how bad our day went because we need help. And I totally agree. And that is why for every post, I always try to see what's the story behind that photo. And that is what I encourage you all to do. Find a story behind the photo. And maybe then, just maybe then, we won't think that we are not beautiful enough. We have a story. Stories build foundations. Stories create relationships. Stories connect us. When we read stories, when we understand stories, we don't look at the person with our eyes. We look at them with our hearts. And when we look at a person from the heart, we don't see color. We don't see race. We don't see flaws. It's because we see with the heart. Or when someone needs help, someone is sick, let's open our hearts. These are people who are asking for help. This is the advantage of social media, and this is how we want to use it. We want to find beauty in every post. We want to get inspired and motivated. We may not be able to control what other people post, but we can definitely control what we look at. It's okay to not look at everything. It's okay to go past a post. If we're looking for something good, we'll find it. So, there you go. If you like what you're hearing, if you like what you're watching, please subscribe. And don't forget to comment and let me know your story. There's just so many things going on in this world. We need to inspire one another. Until my next video, you take care, stay safe, wear a mask. Bye for now.